Hey, I'm running late. It is game day, obviously, Farah Palmer Cup, and where we've got Waikato versus who we've got? Waikato versus Manawatu. Should be a real cracker. Manawatu with some injuries, unfortunately, but even so, this is third versus fourth in the Premiership. Whoever wins this game basically guarantees themselves finals footy, and obviously, if they want to get a home final, they really do need to be winning their last couple of games. So cracker coming up in the Farah Palmer Cup. That kicks off in about 10 minutes. Hopefully I will be there. I don't live very far from the ground, thankfully. Then also we have got a Round Shield Challenge. Yay! That's always exciting. Waikato versus Southland. Southland with a rich Round Shield history. It would be kind of ironic, really, let's be honest, for them to win that after having not won a game for nearly 2 years, I think it is now. So that should be fun as well to watch. Obviously Waikato big favourites in that one, whereas the first game really is going to be a humdinger, and who knows which way that's going to go. As I say, third versus fourth in the Premiership. Should be an absolute cracking game. Hope to have a chat with a couple of the girls after the game for you, and ask them about, not just about the game, but also about Farah Palmer Cup and being a female rugby person, professional. A couple of black ferns in this one, so hopefully I'll get hold of them. I am doing a bit risky today. Look at that. Yep, the old Lions jersey on. It was a matter of what's clean in the wardrobe, quick grab it, because I set my alarm for 10:30 p.m, not 10:30 a.m, and hence why I'm now running late. So not quite as professional as always as normal, sorry about that, but looking forward to that. And then there's a host of other games happening later, which hopefully I'll either get down the pub or watch at home, before we have the two obviously cracking games in the Rugby Championship overnight as well. And then tomorrow, to round things off, I've got a counties game as well. So lots of rugby coming up. As I say, the Farah Palmer Cup and the ladies are going to be the big draw, and where we're going to concentrate initially. So enjoy whatever rugby you'll be watching, and I'll be back with match reports and that kind of stuff throughout the day. So do keep it here on Twitter. You can catch up with the recordings on YouTube as well, where I'll be putting them out there. And so I don't get run over by one of these road crossings, I better get off the old camera now and just concentrate and get into the game.
There's a lot of games based on the dynamics.
Well, it's the full-time report for Waikato versus Manawatu in the Farah Palmer Cup. A comfortable 31-8 victory for Waikato in the end, picking up the try bonus point. Now this was between third and fourth in the table, so real cracker of a game and a very impressive outing by the Waikato ladies. The first 20 minutes or so, they couldn't get out their own 22, but they were stopping Manawatu from scoring. Manawatu own errors didn't help them, to be fair, but Waikato really did struggle to exit in that first half. When they did get into the Manawatu territory, I mean, which was very rare, they only had like 20% territory in that first half, they did get over for the try out wide. And it was a very good kicking day for I've gone blank for Chelsea Alley, who had a 100% record, which also kept the scoreboard ticking over. So they led 10-3 at half time, and importantly they sort of camped down in the Manawatu half in the second period, got themselves a couple of tries up, so that when Manawatu did eventually get into their half and make a break stick. They had a few breaks, Manawatu, but they just couldn't make them stick. Scrambling defence and drop balls really just sort of saved the day for Waikato. And Waikato got those two tries to pull it in to the lead. So a consolation try for Manawatu at the end, and then also playing into time added on Waikato got that fourth try. Very impressive use of the width by Waikato. They've clearly got some dangerous girls out wide and were working that overlap on a regular basis. So congratulations to Waikato. I'm going to try and get downstairs and have a chat with a couple of the players. So hello, here we are post the Waikato versus Manawatu game. A tough day at the office, Kristina.
Yeah, it was really tough. Waikato are a quality side, so we knew they'd come out firing, and they certainly brought it to us for the whole 80 minutes. So it was tough to match them.
But I mean, in the first half, you had like 70% possession, but your own kind of errors were kind of letting you down a bit there in their 22.
Yeah, that's it, right. We weren't, converting the opportunities we had, which resulted in, us giving away possession. And when you have like 70% of it, we need to convert those opportunities, and it's disappointing that we didn't. But
in the eventually, you showed that you can use your width well. You just perhaps weren't making space out wide in that second half because, I say, you got over eventually the consolation try out wide. Needed to use your wide girls a bit more.
We do, yep, and that seems like the backs need to connect with the forwards a bit better to call those. We have a special move where they have to roll it behind so we can get it out to width, but often we play the one-dimensional game, which is pass to a pod of forwards and they hit it up. So we've got to look to have some versatility in our game.
Yeah, and injuries obviously playing a part in the season as well as you head towards finals time. Still hoping to make the finals?
We are hoping to make the finals. It's about probably count back now, and it depends on how the other teams progress, and that's not a very good position to be in when you're relying on other fixtures. So it's disappointing we didn't have control the points table, but in saying that we weren't at full strength. We've got a couple of our youth Olympians going away next week, Karis and Kaylin, and they added firepower to our backs. But in saying that, the girls that did step up, they got an opportunity, and we do have the depth, but injuries have ruled us out, and it's disappointing we couldn't have the full strength squad.
Looking further into the year, happy with looking forward to go with the Black Ferns on the November tour up to Europe, or the States and Europe.
Oh, well, I think with that, it's anyone's game at the moment. There's no guarantee that I've made the team or the selection, so it's just about each week, I guess, trying to perform in the Farah Cup, and then Glenmore and the coaching staff will select their 28 come closer to the November tour. But if I am selected, I'll be truly grateful. I'll be definitely looking forward to that.
Great. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you. Awesome.
So here we are post a game with Waikato's victory over Manawatu with Chelsea. A tough first 20 minutes to get through before what they had you in the 20s in your half.
Yeah, tough first 20. I'd say a tough first 60 to 70. It was a battle out there for the full game, so had to work for everything. Yeah, Manawatu didn't give up at all, so it was good.
Had some nice set moves from the backs, especially off set piece, that to release your fast girls out wide. Yeah,
we know we've got a lot of strength in the back line. We've got speed on the wing, we've got size in the midfield, so yeah, we try to use that as much as we can. Still got a bit to do. We're just straightening up and a few little things, but we've got a couple more weeks to really nail that.
And you had your kicking boots on today, nailed 100%. Happy with that as well?
Yeah, I'm happy with that. Been working on it today because these close games come down to it, so every 2 points or 3 points is really crucial, so happy with that, yeah.
And also playing right the full 80 to get the top try bonus point. Must be very happy with that with finals time coming up.
Yeah, so that was our goal for today. We know we needed a bonus point win to secure our home semi, so we did that, and it might have taken more than 80 minutes, but we got it in the end, and that's all that matters, so good.
So congratulations, and yeah, well done the win, and good luck come finals time.
Cheers, thank you very much.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you. All right, Josh. Thank you.